I'm Sarah Bernard, and I'm here with Brian McRae of Mastermind St. Louis. We've been talking about your monthly events that you've had since 2011, is that right?
Yeah.
Grown from 17 people up to 150 plus now, coming to your free monthly events to learn about relationship building, communication, and business.
Right.
All right, so tell us what happens at one of these events, and how is it, like all day? Is it an hour?
Well, the event was the idea of Michael Mayer, who is the author of the best-selling book, 7 Levels of Communication. It was a follow-up event to, the idea was a follow-up event to a seminar that he had done here in town. And there were people wanting to, once you read the book and get involved in it, people want to know more.
Okay.
So we started this event, and like I said, there were about 17 people that came to the first one. And there's really 3 components to the event. It's an hour and a half long. And about 20 to 30 minutes is in networking or connecting with others. And then about a third of the meeting is dedicated to personal development, so growing as a person. Because if you want to attract success, you've got to focus on being an attractive person. Not necessarily physically, but just what you're bringing to the marketplace.
Right.
And then the third component is really the professional side of things and professional growth, building a business and communication skills, and some of the ways that are explained in the book. So we break that down, and we have panelists that share what they've implemented.
Okay.
So
this book was the foundation 3 years ago. It still continues to be the foundation.
Oh, absolutely.
But you go beyond it, helping, because these people who are coming every month are growing in so many different ways, and I can imagine
that's what I hear. Yeah.
That's the point,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
That's the point. Okay, so do you have any actual success stories that you can share with us of people that have been with the program for a few years?
Oh, there's so many. And honestly, that's the energy of the event, is because when somebody sees success, success breeds success.
Yeah.
So when they come and the panelists will share that, we have chiropractors, real estate agents, insurance agents. There's so many different types of professions, which makes it a great connection event for so many. And it's just, yes, there's too many to name, but the individuals are growing their business through the event.
It must be really neat for you to sit back and watch this, and you're leading these events every month and seeing this change and this transformation happening in business building. It's good for all of us.
It's a great, the individuals are helping create a great event for the community. It's really a positive, it's making a difference in the lives of a lot of people.
So going back to this book for a minute and to the events, the 7 levels of communication. So at each event, do you talk about what those specific levels are? Do you drill down into one of them, or?
Yes, we do. We try to, when somebody comes, we have a concept of study, practice, teach. So when you read the book, you're listening, you're getting into it. We want people to practice and see how others have done it. And then we want people to share the concepts. I mean, this book, by the way, is a international best-selling book, all word of mouth. So the event, there's been no advertising for the event. This will be the most exposure we've ever had as an event. And so it's all word of mouth. And we break down one of the levels of the communication pyramid at the event, so people can walk away with something they can actually implement.
Right.
We want somebody to be inspired to do something after the event. So we try to bring individuals who've had some success implementing and have them share it.
So, and we were talking in the last segment a little bit about just starting out by communicating and telling people what it is you do. So let's talk about that, like sort of the very basics of, you've got a new business and you're just starting out in a new industry or whatever for you. What's one of the first steps you can take to start getting that word out?
Well, the first thing you have to do is define who your community is, who knows you. And once you define that, then it's defining the individuals who are willing to pour into you and help you with that. And we teach people how to identify who those individuals are in your community or the relationships that you already have. And it's just as simple as building a communication plan. How are you going to communicate with them with time and effort? And so there's some specific things that you can build from implementing it, and you'll have a communication plan.
Yeah.
It's just...
So you'll come away from each monthly event with a task
with an
list.
action item, yes.
Yeah.
There's something, there's more to it than that can be covered in one monthly event. It's a process, but it is all covered in the book.
And do you recommend people read the book before they come? Or
it's a life-changing book, at least personally speaking.
But you can go to the event without reading the book first?
Yes, and we have copies of the book available if somebody would like one. So.
All right, good. So Mastermind St. Louis, all the information is on the screen right now. The next one's March 27th at 10 o'clock at the Missouri Athletic Center West,
Correct.
right? or Missouri Athletic Club.
Correct.
And every month thereafter. So just come to one and then you'll get hooked in.
The dates
right?
are going to be all there, and you can, yeah.
All right, perfect. Mastermind St. Louis. It's being held March 12th, as we just said. And for ticket information, be sure to visit mastermindstlouis.eventbrite.com. We've got to take another break, but when we come back, we'll hear the story of some inspiring kids from inner city St. Louis with big dreams to head to the nation's capital. Stay tuned.